Okay, this is Big Bore from D-Mill, doing a review tonight on my AR-15. This is the Colt Heavy Barrel 2 16-inch barrel, flat top. Go through real quick some of the things I've done to it. Not a whole lot. It's got a snap sling on it. If you're not familiar with what a snap sling is, a snap sling will kind of hold the rifle across your chest. If you need to use it, you kind of pull it, it'll snap out of this release and give you all the travel of the sling to maneuver the weapon in any way you need. I prefer a snap sling. A lot of people like Vickers slings, and I mean there's a ton of them out there. You just need to get what feels good to you. I've got an Ace Fix stock on it. I like the Ace stock. I'll probably end up replacing it with a collapsible, because when I put this all together, it was during the Clinton years, and collapsible stocks were really expensive, and I went with this instead, and I like it. It's been on there, and I could have replaced it a long time ago, and I haven't. It's got a mag pull grip with the front and the rear straps. You can change them out, make it a little thicker, no grooves, whatever you want. It's got the compartment in the bottom. It's watertight. You can buy different ones that hold batteries or firing pins or whatever you want it to hold. This one holds I think 3 cartridges. Also has the mag pull trigger guard here. Standard AR-15 M16 has a straight trigger guard, which I'll show you here in a second, so that you can operate the weapon with gloves on. The mag pull makes it it's kind of rounded out so that you don't have to flip it down. The other one, like I said, is hinged, so you flip it down and you don't have to do that with the mag pull. Okay, let's do this here real quick. Let's take the top of it off. This is an arms rear flip up sight. I'll give you an idea what it looks like. With it on there. Of course, the whole point of having a flat top is to mount an optic, red dot, whatever. This gives you a backup in case you have a failure there. This folds down. Will lock into place. There's a little lock back there. Arms makes good stuff. A little pricey, but it's, when you're spending this much money for a rifle, I don't believe in hanging cheap stuff on it, so that's just me. We'll go through the controls real quick for people who are not familiar with AR-15s. Excuse me. You got your fire selector here, fire safe. This is the bolt release, and it's lock position, so she's going to go. We'll double check it here. Good to go. Forward assist in case you have a failure to feed. Brass deflector. Mag release. Of course, your adjustments on the sights. And that's about it. These are great rifles, and I suggest if you're going to buy one of these, you better go get one, because they're going up every day. I paid $11.50 for this. Like I said, Clinton was in office when I bought it. I think they're probably $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 now, maybe more. So if you're going to buy one, you better go get one. And there's a ton of people that make AR platforms now. I went with the Colt just because, I guess. I don't know the reason why. I wanted a Colt. So, and I don't regret it, paying a little more. At the time, I probably could have bought a different brand and saved $300 or $400, but I wanted a Colt. This is another M4. M4 is the designator for the carbine now. It's what the military's carrying. This one's a little different. Has collapsible stock. It's a Bushmaster stock. This is not a flat top. Of course, the controls are all the same. Also has a snap sling. It's got the little fatter fore end on it. Those are M4 guards. It's milled out for the M203 grenade launcher, flare launcher, if you're so inclined. And then we'll get the big boy out. This thing weighs a ton compared to mine. The last 2 rifles we looked at are another member's. They're not mine. They belong to 3 Gun. He's a member of our group, and I'd like to thank him for donating these for the review tonight. This is his competition rifle. It is a Colt heavy barrel. It's got the custom grip, it's got the cheek piece, Pockmeyer overlay, Leopold scope with the quick throws, 4-inch shade. It is a 20-inch barrel, and mine's a 16-inch barrel, but this thing seems like it's 6 feet longer than my rifle. And I know it's not, but there's a world of difference. I'm going to try to get this in there best I can. I'm used to doing handgun reviews, and may have to try a different way of doing these because rifles just don't fit here. It's got the Harris bipod on it. No flash hider on this one. This is a nice rifle here. It's got competition trigger. So there again, the controls are all the same. Does have the extended charging handle. Nice gun. Big money. It's got the Turner sling on it. If you're interested in a leather sling, and I don't know if you can see that. This is a Turner sling. I believe you go to Turner.com, you can find this guy. He makes excellent slings. They're all custom made. Whatever you tell him what you're putting it on, and he'll make you a sling for it. The hardware and stuff's just awesome. But if you're looking for a leather sling, give that guy a call. We'll go back to mine here real quick, just because I'm more familiar with it. And it weighs about 25 pounds less than that one. That's just an exaggeration, but it is a lot heavier. Of course, that other one's configured a little differently than this. I'm going to do a review next week on home defense weapons. I watched a show on Personal Defense TV the other night, and a lot of people are starting to go to an AR type rifle for home defense. I never was one for a rifle and or a shotgun for home defense. I felt like they were too big to wield around. But really, if you have a situation like that in your home, you shouldn't be going through the house clearing it anyway. You should protect the room that you're in and call the police. That's the right thing to do. But that was the reasoning for me never using this as a home defense weapon, even though it is an awesome weapon. By far the best weapon I own. Versus the SIGs and the Glocks and everything else. It's by far the best weapon I own. And of course it's the most expensive. So, but that is my review on the AR-15. If you got any questions, let me know. Tune in next week. We'll be doing another review, maybe on a new XD. If I don't get the XD next week, we'll do one on home defense weapons. One or the other is going to happen next week. So this is Big Bore from D-Mill. See ya.